My name is Bill, and this is my story. I always wanted to be one of the cool kids growing up. I was not very popular. I was in LD classes till the 8th grade, till they found out that I had dyslexia. That was why I couldn't read. But the damage was already done. Immediately coming out of college, couldn't find a job, so the enemy knew my greatest desires was to be cool. So I wound up becoming an owner of a couple of the hottest nightclubs in town. So now the enemy knew that he had a hold on me because I'd always wanted to be cool and popular, and now everybody knew who I was. I never got into drugs in the beginning, but being around it constantly, you just get these low spots, and then one day I decided to try drugs, and they got a hold to me.
Seems like all I could see was the struggle. Haunted by ghosts that live.
6.5 years ago, I hit rock bottom. I was a 145-pound addict dealing with paranoid schizophrenia. It got so bad that I barricaded myself in the house. I wouldn't come out. I had black sheets all over my windows. I tried to hide it from everybody. I hid it from most, and the rest, I guess, just turned a blind eye to it. Looking back now, I was like, I don't know how people didn't know. I spent upwards of $1,000 a week on my habit. Next morning, and I had another seizure, and we're in Hurley, Mississippi, 20 to 30 minutes from the closest hospital. And I remember they were laying on the floor, and a gentleman named Christian was sitting there holding my hand, one of the workers, and I told him to let me go, that I was ready to go. And he looked down and told me that God had a plan for me, and it was not to die at this moment. They told me since I was been in the hospital all day that I didn't have to go to church service that night, and I told them no. I said, I'm not sure why I'm here, but I'm going to the church service. And I went to the service. We were in Mississippi, and the preacher is preaching the whole time, and the whole time he's preaching, I thought he was preaching, I was the only person in there, he was preaching directly to me. And then the enemy is in my head telling me that I had basically hurt somebody in everybody's family in there, and they were going to lynch me before I left. And I was like, so be it. If that's what happens, then that's what happens. And made it through the service, and he made an altar call, went down, and everybody was praying, and nobody laid hands on me, and all of a sudden, I was slain in the spirit. And when I came to, I felt warm oil being poured in my ear. And I thought it was maybe some kind of ritual or something that the church did, because like I said, I was new to the church whole scene. But when I went to wipe my face, there was nothing there. And from that moment on, I knew that I was completely delivered from drugs. And I just cried the whole service because I knew God. He just told me, he said, I've started this and I'm going to finish it, and I have it. I've been drug-free for 6.5 years. I take no medication. Pain is completely gone. I have a great job. I have credit. I just bought a house. I drive a new car. I just recently got married to a wonderful wife, and I have a great family. And it's all because of God. My name is Bill, and this is my story.
I am redeemed.